Hey y'all, I'm Carolina Tony. Today the road brings us to Pigeon Forge Tennessee, and we are here at Dollywood. We have our season passes, and we're going to explore, and we're going to show you today what you can do if you're old and if you don't ride rides, what you can do at Dollywood, and you get to come along with us. And we'll get started. Well, before we get started, look, I'm going to show you, we have another old person with us today. There's Miss Debbie.
With my fan.
With her fan around her neck.
There's a heat index today.
Yes, there's a heat index, and she don't ride. I do ride rides, but I'm not going to stand in line while she watches me. I'll come for myself. And I'm going to show you what old people can do at Dollywood right after this station identification. As I've said this before, that Miss Debbie and I have gold passes. What that entitles us to, and entitles us to free parking, and we can come to Dollywood as many times as we want. I have kind of rethought this thing, and maybe next year I'll get one gold pass and one silver pass, because hey, if I'm driving, she don't have to pay for parking because she's riding with me, so we can save a little bit there. Here we go. Let's show our passes and go on in. Well, when you come into main gate, the very first thing you see is the Showstreet Theater, and that's where Kingdom Heirs play. Southern gospel group that have been singing here for almost as long as Dollywood has been here. There are flowers in the shape of a butterfly. And there are Dolly employees taking photographs everywhere. I've always thought this is pretty cool. These kites hanging in the sky. So if you were into flowers, they are here, and they are absolutely beautiful. The Wild Roots Band will be playing at 2:30 right on the stage there. We are headed towards the new thing that's here this year, the Dolly Parton Experience. Last few times we came, they were not open yet. They were still in the process of building. There's a Dream Song Theater. That's where Dolly's niece and her band and singers play. And then here's the Dolly Parton Experience. You go inside and learn a lot about Dolly, and then right across the little walkway here behind the scenes, clothing from all of her movies and albums and openings of everything. Lots to see in there. It's Dolly's fan shop. So it's so hot, maybe that's where you go inside and get a fan. No, I don't think so. Let's see what this is. There's people going inside. I don't even know what this is, but we're fixing to find out. So, us old folks, we take advantage of any time we can get into a place that has air conditioning, and this place is cool. Meaning, it's got air conditioning. Okay, apparently we are going to see a show. This is a walkthrough of Dolly Parton's life. You come in, there is a lot of signage on the walls telling about Dolly Parton's life, how she got started, about her childhood. There's the coat of many colors. And as I said, this building tells the story of Dolly Parton And her trip from Pigeon Forge or Sevierville to Nashville. We come around the corner and it looks like we are on a giant bus. All the luggage up there in the bus. And here's a picture of Dolly and Porter Wagner. For many years she was on the Porter Wagner show. So here's a trick. If you don't want to read something, you just skip ahead a line. Here's some of Dolly's clothing that she wore when she was on the Porter Wagner show, and her wig. There's Dolly on TV. Some more clothing and dress. Lots of stuff in here. So, do you remember this movie, 9 to 5? Dolly Parton movie. And I'm sitting here at her desk and I'm taking calls, but the line's long. But hey, you can walk to the front. Some of Dolly's guitars. Here. There you go. All her gold records. Here's Dolly and some of the stars. Is that Mick Jagger? I don't know. There's Kenny Rogers, I know him. And there's the dude from the Bee Gees. Look at there. There's Dolly and Pee Wee Herman. And this is weird. This is a huge room with butterflies everywhere. Oh, wow, here we go. Pretty cool visual experience. Just kind of wind your way through the Dolly Parton Experience, learning about Dolly's life. Here's how many books Dolly has given away. Oh, it's a big number. This is behind the scenes, Dolly's life at Rhinestones. We'll go inside. This is going to be all of her clothing. It is a big deal. Look at all these rhinestones. Is a different outfit for just about everything you do, from every movie, from every album cover. It's a different outfit. From a variety series in 1976. Another outfit for an album cover, Great Balls of Fire. Big Bear Mountain opening. That's what she wore for the Big Bear Mountain opening in 2023. So there are little photo ops on all this place. You can come over here and get your picture made. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a different outfit for every video. And there's her tour bus from back in the old days, and we're not going to stand outside in the sun to see inside, but you can go inside and look.
Showing how much lovelier your hair can look after a luster cream shampoo.
There's the Pines Theater. I think they have quit with the play, and now the Fat Cat Swinger is in there. It's a band. Their next show is at 2:45. There's a fire hydrant over there shooting out water, and they got them a little conga line going. This area is where they have a big, during Christmas there's a big display here and at all the other things, but look what the display is now. I'm not walking over there because I believe you get wet. Just last weekend they had a massive flood here, and you can still see some of the after effects from it as the water out there is kind of muddy. By the way, I just stood in that line right there to ride lightning rod for over 30 minutes, and I had a time saver pass, and I get up there and he tells me we're not accepting wristband time saver passes. I'm not happy. Right where we're walking now was all underwater. There were photographs online of people slushing through. The Mountain Laurel Home Quality Goods, water was standing on the floor inside there. At the Back Porch Theater is a group, Good Vibes. They just finished up. But let's walk up to the train depot. All right, this is the train depot area of Dollywood, and it looks like the train is getting ready to pull out. The Summer Celebration Festival is currently going on, and where the tunnel used to be, this is now called the Sky of Many Colors. That is one huge can of pinto beans. Granny Ogle's brand pinto beans, the largest bean can.
1,037 gallons.
This area at the old mill was underwater last weekend. Used to be, the line was forever out that door. Folks stand in line to get that good old cinnamon bread, but now you purchase it a few doors down. Okay, here's some art at Dollywood. Of course, the signage and the flowers are all new, but this has been here a while. But the sign says, if you work with your hands, your mind, your heart, you are a craftsman. At the Valley Theater, here's another thing for folks to do. Smoky Mountain String Band. They are kind of a famous band. Hear them on XM radio all the time. And speaking of pinto beans, this is Granny Ogle's Ham and Beans. So it's a restaurant. You could come and get your food and sit out on the porch and eat them beans. The Valley Forge Blacksmith is another thing that old people can do. You can come and watch craftsmen hand make things from iron, such as sign holders, stands for your pots, all kinds of ironware. The Robert F. Thomas Chapel, a lot of times they have musicians here, but it doesn't appear to be today. It doesn't appear very crowded. We can actually go inside today. There's lots of musical shows going on, lots of places to eat, lots of things to see. This roadside attraction is called Bright Sunshiny Day. This is called Eagle Mountain. Some picnic tables and tables you can go sit at. I don't know if you can see through the camera, but up on the side of that hill, way up there, there are probably 24 American bald eagles. There's some there. Look. There's a screech owl.
Pretty cool, right? Now, here at Wings of America, we like y'all. So to double your screech owl experience, Brad's brought out our other screech owl. His name is Buster. Now, as we're walking these guys around, I want y'all to look at those two tufts sticking out the tops of their heads. Now, a lot of people think it's possible, and this would break up their silhouettes and just help them blend into the tree bark. Now, you may have noticed that our two screech owls are two different colors.
Here's another roadside attraction. The official mayonnaise of Dollywood. Duke's. That is one huge jar of mayonnaise. In my opinion, this is the only mayonnaise that should be called mayonnaise. And I know a lot of folks think different. And another roadside attraction, lazy loungers. So those are Adirondack chairs, and there's people out there lazy lounging. It is sundown, and we are back at the Dreammore Resort. We left Dollywood to come back, dressed up a little bit and dry off, take a shower, and go back to Dollywood. Taking in consideration the heat index today was almost 100, and so we came back. You know, hey, that's what old people do. So we came back to rest up, get some dinner, and now we're gonna go back to see the drone show and the fireworks. And hey, by the way, it's still hot as all get out. That is going to do it for our trip to Dollywood for old people. I hope you have gained a lot of insight on what you can do if you want to come and give Dollywood a try. See what's new here and just flat out enjoy yourselves. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a big old thumbs up. Be sure to share this video with your family and friends. But until next time, y'all have a good day.